Hi everyone and welcome back. It's now time for our 6:30 special and this is on the elections that are happening in Gujarat and in Himachal. So it's time for our daily dose of election updates from the battleground states of both Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat. In Himachal Pradesh, the campaigning has ended today at 5 o'clock. Both Priyanka Gandhi and Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel addressed rallies in the state. But that's not our focus on the show today. Our focus is Gujarat. The BJP has released its first list of candidates in the state. A lot of big names have been dropped and a few surprising ones have been included. But before diving into the names and numbers, let's look at the numbers. 160 candidates have been named in this first list. That's nearly 88% of all BJP candidates who will eventually contest in this election. So it's a big first list. Out of this, 84 candidates for phase 1, which is on December 1st, and 76 candidates are for phase 2, which is on December 5th. Now, let's look at the breakup. Now, according to the BJP, they have retained 69 sitting MLAs in the first list. This includes around 17 turncoats who joined the party in the last decade, but more crucially, 38 sitting MLAs have been swapped out. They have been replaced with new names. We'll get into that in just a bit. But first, let me quickly take you through the social and gender breakup. The BJP is fielding 14 women candidates, 13 scheduled caste candidates, and 24 scheduled tribe candidates. Now, multiple senior leaders have been dropped by the BJP in Gujarat. Of course, the party isn't admitting that. Their official version is that the old guard has actually voluntarily chosen not to contest. Who exactly are we talking about? Take a look. Vijay Rupani, you all know him. He's the man on your screens. Former Chief Minister of Gujarat. Nitin Patel, former Deputy Chief Minister. Both of them either have not got tickets or they are saying, well, they have opted out. Bhupendra Singh Jadeja, he's a former Education Minister, again, not contesting the election. Pradipsinh Jadeja, former State Minister for Home Affairs, out. Kaushik Patel, former Revenue Minister, out of as well. Now, most of these dropped MLAs were ministers in the Vijay Rupani government. And turns out it's a popular strategy, making senior Netas sit out the fight. A BJP MP from Karnataka, Leher Singh Siroya, in fact wants the party to do the same thing in his state. Keep the senior leaders out and let the younger generation contest. Now, coming back to Gujarat though, as the old guard steps aside, new names are entering the arena. As expected, Patidar leader Hardik Patel will be contesting the elections. He will file his nomination from the Viramgam constituency. Another addition is Reba Ba Jadeja. She's the wife of Indian cricketer Ravindra Jadeja and will be contesting from Jamnagar North. A third entry is former MLA Kantilal Amruthia. You may remember him as the leader who jumped into the Machu River after the Morbi bridge collapsed. Won a lot of applause there. Well, that's exactly where he's contesting from. The sitting Morbi MLA Brijesh Nirja has been dropped for the list for obvious reasons. Instead, Kantilal Amruthia will now be taking his place. The BJP's decision to drop senior leaders has raised a few eyebrows. The Congress believes it is proof of the party's vulnerability. Listen in.
दिलचस्प बात यह कि तरफ लिस्ट जारी हो रही है, दूसरी तरफ बड़े अहम लोग जो हैं उन्होंने पार्टी में टिकट लेने से इनकार कर दिया है। क्या इससे साबित नहीं होता कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी वहां पर खतरे में है? तो लिस्टें तो आप जारी करते ही हैं और करते रहेंगे, हर पार्टी करती है। सवाल यह है कि वहां होगा क्या?
See if I can go across to my colleague Arunil, joining us from the Times Network in Ahmedabad. Arunil, I wonder if you're through with us. If you are, a quick question. The fight is heating up in Gujarat, as it were. What are the BJP cadres saying about the list that is out by the party?
Well, the BJP had already made it clear, Shreya. I mean, sources had informed us that the old guard will be vacated and new faces will be given charge. Obviously, the kind of show that the BJP has presented, Rupani, be it Nitin Patel, all themselves saying that they want to contest elections. Now, at present, I am reporting from near the Atal Bridge, which is a prominent tourist destination in Ahmedabad. We'll speak to some of the women over here to understand, to gauge their mood about वोटिंग इज वेल, अबाउट इलेक्शंस इज वेल. आप बताएं कि कौन से इश्यूज पर आप वोट करना चाहोगे और कौन से ऐसे इश्यूज है जो आपको लगता है अच्छे होने चाहिए अहमदाबाद में?
नहीं, अहमदाबाद में तो नरेंद्र मोदी का काम ही अच्छा है, वो ही आने चाहिए. नरेंद्र मोदी बेस्ट.
वैसे विल आल्सो स्पीक टू सम मोर विमेन ओवर हियर. आप बताएं कि कौन से इश्यूज है जो आपको लगता है महिलाओं के लिए अच्छा हो सकता है अहमदाबाद में, और क्या क्या आपको लगता है कौन से इश्यूज पर महिलाएं जाकर वोट करेगी आपको लगता है?
उसको बताओ.
वैसे तो अहमदाबाद में सर बेटर है, सब कुछ ऐसी कोई प्रॉब्लम है ही नहीं लेडीज के लिए, इसमें तो हम कुछ बता नहीं सकते. हमारे लिए तो सब बेटर ही है.
आप बताइए, आपको क्या लगता है कौन से इश्यूज है जो महिलाएं वोट कर सकती है, आपको लगता है अच्छा हो सकता है, आप उस पर जरा बताइए.
नहीं, वो मोदी ने सब लोग के सब अच्छा ही किया है. महिला को जो जरूरत है वो काम काज दिया है, सब किया है, तो अच्छा ही किया है उसने, मोदी जी ने.
Well, we'll speak to some more women also over here who are passing by. मैम, अगर आप आपसे पूछे कि कौन से इश्यूज है जिस पे आप महिलाएं वोट करना चाहेगी, क्या क्या अच्छा हो सकता है अहमदाबाद में, अगर आपसे पूछे तो?
अहमदाबाद में बहुत कुछ सब अच्छा हो सकता है, और अभी की जो सरकार ने जो सब किया है वो बहुत अच्छा किया है लेडीज के लिए भी.
आपको लगता है मोरबी में जो घटना हुई, इतनी दुखद घटना हुई है, उसका एक इम्पैक्ट हो सकता है ये इलेक्शन?
हाँ, हो सकता है.
और वो बहुत ही गलत हुआ था ऐसा लगता है?
हो सकता है. हाँ.
वहाँ के एमएलए जो मंत्री थे उनको निकाल कर दूसरे को लाया गया है, बट आपको लगता है क्या वो काफी है? क्या जो मेन इस पे गिल्टी है उनके साथ एक्शन भी लेना चाहिए, ऐसा आपको नहीं लगता?
एक्शन लेना चाहिए.
एक्शन लेना चाहिए. So yes, very different kind of opinions coming in from the city of Ahmedabad as well. Many feel that the work has been done in the city, but many also feel that the recent heart-wrenching incident in Morbi will have an impact in the upcoming Gujarat polls. Many people that we have been speaking to, be it college students, be it young people, they have been saying that in the education sector, some developments can happen. Many of the youngsters also precisely spoke about the point that rash driving has been seen in Ahmedabad particularly, and the cops are doing nothing about it. So some kind of measures are required on that front as well.
Okay, we'll leave it there for the moment. Arunil, thank you very much for getting us all those voices from Ahmedabad. My guest this evening, Satyen Kulabkar, is the Gujarat BJP spokesperson, joining us on the broadcast. Satyenji, thank you very much for being with us. Dolly Sharma is spokesperson of the Congress Party. And Parvinder Sethi is a political analyst. Thanks. Dolly Sharma, let me try and come to you first. Actually, I think I should come to Parvinder Sethi ji first, since the Aam Aadmi Party is making their debut in the Gujarat elections. Parvinder Sethi ji, you know, you just saw my colleague Arunil. He is reporting from Ahmedabad. He just caught hold of some women who were standing there. He didn't pick and choose. He just randomly stood at a place. There were 5-6 women there and started speaking to them. You've heard exactly what they have said. How can you beat that sentiment? People may be angry and upset with what happened in Morbi. People may be angry and upset with, 20 million things in the state of Gujarat. But Gujarat is his state. And ultimately, Modi ji आएंगे तो वोट मोदी जी को ही पड़ेगा.
नहीं, ये परसेप्शन मैं पहले भी कह चुका हूँ कि जो पूरे संसार के अंदर जो चुनाव है ना, वो मैनिफेस्टो के आधार पर होता है, चुनाव में किए गए वादों के आधार पर होता है, डेवलपमेंट के आधार पर होता है. और मोरबी का जो केस है वो एक करप्शन का जीता जागता एग्जाम्पल है कि एक पुल गिर जाता है उसके अंदर, और मतलब कितनी दुखद बात है जहां 140 से 150 लोगों की मौत हो जाती है और वहां पर कोई एक्शन नहीं लिया जाता. सरकार उनको बचाने में लगी है, वहां के सिक्योरिटी गार्ड को गिरफ्तार कर लिया जाता है, वहां के टिकट बेचने वाले को गिरफ्तार कर लिया जाता है, वहां के मैनेजर को गिरफ्तार कर लिया जाता है, और रेवा कंपनी के एमडी को गिरफ्तार नहीं किया जाता, एमसीडी कमिश्नर से पूछताछ नहीं की जाती, पुलिस को पार्टी नहीं बनाया जाता कि जिस पुल के अंदर 100 लोगों के जाने की क्षमता है वहां 400 लोग कैसे चले गए, वहां पे कोई चेतावनी का चिन्ह नहीं है. ये तो एक घटना है जो उजागर हो गई, जो अचानक से उजागर हो गई, करप्शन का जीता जागता एग्जांपल है. लेकिन वहां पे एजुकेशन का बड़ा बुरा हाल है, वहां के स्कूलों का इतना बुरा हाल है, जो शिक्षा नीति है उसको अपग्रेड करने की आवश्यकता है, उसके साथ साथ हेल्थ इश्यूज के ऊपर, हेल्थ के ऊपर काम करने की आवश्यकता है, रोजगार के ऊपर काम करने की आवश्यकता है। वहां बहुत जो वहां के लोग हैं वो परेशान हैं, क्योंकि एक डिक्टेटरशिप, जितनी स्टेट्स हैं वहां डिक्टेटरशिप की राजनीति है। और आप जैसे कह रहे हैं प्रधानमंत्री जी की स्टेट है, वहां पे प्रधानमंत्री जी का इन्फ्लुएंस है, लेकिन आज का जो वोटर है वह जागरूक है। वो चाहता है कि जो गरीब आदमी का बच्चा भी डॉक्टर इंजीनियर बने, उसको भी अच्छी बराबर की शिक्षा मिले, उसको भी फ्री एजुकेशन मिले, उसको भी फ्री जो स्वास्थ्य है, जो बेसिक नीड्स हैं एक नागरिक की, वो सरकार को देनी चाहिए। एक ह्यूमन लाइफ की वैल्यू होनी चाहिए। इस देश के अंदर बड़े दुर्भाग्य की बात है कि एक आदमी की जान की कीमत कुछ नहीं है और गरीब आदमी की जान की कीमत कुछ नहीं है। अगर हम एजुकेशन सिस्टम को स्ट्रांग करेंगे तो एक गरीब का बच्चा भी, अगर उसका बच्चा,
रुक जाइए ना सेठी जी, ठीक, समझ गई भाई, समझ गई। लेट मी गेट द अदर्स इन। मैंने आपसे सवाल क्या पूछा था, आपने क्या जवाब दे दिया। मिस्टर सत्येन जी, ये बताइए, यू आर द गुजरात बीजेपी स्पोक्सपर्सन. Parvinder Singh Sethi is saying that any election is won or lost on the basis of what? On the basis of a manifesto, he says. Is that strictly true for the BJP? Forget what the manifesto says, forget who you pick or don't pick. The fact is that Modi ji has been coming to Gujarat very often, inaugurating various schemes, etc. And the BJP will probably win this election not on the basis of its manifesto or what it has done or not in Gujarat, but on the basis of Narendra Modi.
See, I will not agree to what the analysts were talking about. We always believe that, yes, manifesto is also one part of the election strategy, but the faith of the people of Gujarat, as you very rightly have shown in your visuals right now, that faith of people of Gujarat is so much intact with Honorable Prime Minister and with BJP, that they have been with us because of the hard work that every party man has been doing. We are 8 lakh family members called as Bharatiya Janata Party Karyakartas. We are ready to move to 51,970 polling booths that will have election in 2 phases. We have recently today itself declared the list of around 160 people, and rest 22 also we will declare it very shortly. You can see even the transparency in the way these seats are declared. You know, there is a screening committee, there is a core committee, then comes the parliamentary board, then the national parliamentary board. The entire selection of candidates is done in such a way that Bharatiya Janata Party gives the best of the candidates to the people of state of Gujarat, and for that instance, even for the country also.
Satyen ji, एक बार बताइए, is that why 38 of your sitting MLAs, including Vijay Rupani, who is the former chief minister, and Nitin Patel, who is the former deputy chief minister, is that why they have been dropped? You know, the fact that Mr. Modi is making the amount of trips he is making to Gujarat, the fact that you have dropped 38 sitting MLAs, including a former chief minister, including a former deputy chief minister, seems to indicate that yes, while you are on solid footing, there is some palpitation when it comes to the BJP in Gujarat, especially after what has happened in Morbi.
Shreya, for us in Bharatiya Janata Party, we always believe that ये पद नहीं, ये दायित्व है, ये प्रतिष्ठा नहीं, ये परीक्षा है, ये सम्मान नहीं है, चुनौती है. We all Karyakartas are in such a way that everybody is a CM for us and every CM is a Karyakarta. CM for me in this reference is common man. We always believe that there will be always shift and turn in the responsibility that is given to a Karyakarta. Today I am given work to talk to you on TV, on a national TV like Mirror now. I might be given some another work to do, and that I will do it with a lot of conviction. So that's something which makes this party with a difference. This makes this party a very disciplined party in this reference.
You have not answered my question. You're a good spokesperson. I'll give you that. I hope they give you this job every day because you're a good spokesperson. You have not answered my question. Please tell me why 38 of your sitting MLAs have been dropped.
Imagine a party where the candidates, the probable candidates, they themselves write to the party president saying that we don't want to contest. This is the basic difference between any other party and BJP. The reason being is, once
Ajay ji is shaking his head. Ajay ji is smiling and shaking his head. Ajay ji, आती हूँ आपके पास. रुक जाइए 2 मिनट. सत्येन जी को खत्म करने दीजिए. आती हूँ 2 मिनट में. हाँ, बोलिए.
It will be pleasure to listen to.
Finish your point.
It will be a pleasure to listen to Ajay ji because he also comes from the same state, and in fact he comes from the same city where I come from. So it will be a pleasure to listen to him. But this is the
Okay,
difference.
Ajay ji, then it's over to you. You were vigorously shaking your head when when the BJP spokesperson said that, look, our leaders themselves are writing to the leadership to say hum nahi election ladenge. We know that even if a politician is 110 years old, if it comes to standing in an election, the hands will be up.
Exactly.
कि हमको भी ticket दे दो. So we know that ये बिल्कुल झूठी बात थी. But go ahead.
Yeah, Shreya ji, the fact is that, Nitin Patel, Vijay Rupani, and all these 18 ministers of, previous government, that was Vijay Rupani government, and all eight ministers, including Revenue Minister, Rajendra Trivedi, and 8 other ministers of present government, Bhupendra Patel government, they all have filled up their form to get a ticket because, in BJP, as rightly the BJP spokesman has said that, they have a very transparent system. You have to fill a form, you have to go to observer, and then, supporters will suggest your names. So in all this process, till yesterday evening, everybody were on board. But yesterday in the evening, 6 o'clock, party high command gave them an option that if you want gracefully, you can exit out of this contest. Because before parliamentary board, they were offered that, like, in High Court, before, rejecting your application, the judge would politely ask you, okay, would you like to withdraw your application? And you say, yes, sir, I would like to withdraw my application. Likewise, all these ministers have withdrawn their application. And in the dotted line, they sent a letter to the party president saying that, we are out of this contest. Number one. Number two, that, if they are saying that, there is some code of conduct, that, the same Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah had changed all the ministers, including chief minister, before 1 year and 2 months. Why? Because, after post-corona, they realized that anti-establishment and anti-incumbency feeling is on the ground. And that was the reason that, they changed all the ministers and including chief minister. And then, they wanted to give very clean, non-corrupt government. In between, they realized that, there were some complaints against 2 ministers. That was Revenue Minister Rajendra Trivedi and Purnesh Modi. They, their departments were snatched away. Revenue Department Minister was, asked to withdraw his department. The point I am making is that the criteria of BJP of giving tickets was only winnability, and winnability. In Ahmedabad city, which is the fort of BJP, they changed all 19 candidates in Ahmedabad city except 2 candidates, that is Chief Minister and Jagdish Bhai. Because, in Ahmedabad, they win almost 16 to 18 seats out of 21. So in Ahmedabad, they took risk. But areas, where they thought that, caste equation and communal equation is not in their favor, they did not change the vote. I can give you an example of Pabubha Manek or Babu Bokhiria or Babu Jamna Patel or Jethabhai. One good thing that they have done, that, because of Morbi incident, they changed the minister Brijesh Medja and gave to one candidate, Kantibhai Amrutia, who took plunge in the river and saved so many lives. So that is a good thing on part of BJP. But having said, BJP's list is very good, and I would say that, they will get victory hands down.
Exactly what I'm saying. They have adopted a very so they have you're predicting a win for the BJP. I think everyone is, but the fact is that they have done the smart thing. Elections. Why do politicians and political parties fight elections? They fight elections to win. Now, whichever candidate is in a position to win, they'll put that candidate out. Dolly Sharma, but the BJP is on a strong footing. We understand that. What about the Congress? Fact is that last time the Congress had done very well, actually. Of course, what happened in the last 5 years is, well, the party lost steam. But this time, you are losing your people, your prominent people, to the BJP. In the last 24 hours, I think you have lost 3 sitting MLAs.
See, गुजरात की आप बात कर रहे हैं, बीजेपी के देखिए हिमाचल में भी कितने लोग बागी होकर इन निर्दलीय चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं। तो ये चुनाव के दौरान पार्टियों में होता है।
हेलो, चुनाव के दौरान पार्टीज में होता है, लेकिन ये ये टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम भी शो के बीच में ही हो गया. So I'll let Ajay ji then make that point which Dolly was making. Ajay ji, I have exactly a minute, but any thoughts on the Congress's position in the state right now, since Dolly ji is her connection is not very stable. They have lost 3 very prominent members from the party to the BJP at a very crucial time.
In last 48 hours, 3 and total 13 Congress MLAs were given ticket by the same BJP party, because BJP believes that in love, war and election, everything is fair. And they have yet not declared 22 seats, because out of these 22 seats, on 10 seats, they are still on negotiation with Congress party senior leaders, and they might take some of them on board. I can give you examples seat-wise, what will be happening in Jalod, in Pavijatpur, in Dediapada, and all. So BJP is doing what a political party should do. So I am not blaming BJP, but Congress is not doing anything. As you have rightly said, in last election, they have reached to 77. When Modi ji became chief minister in Gujarat, in that 2002 election, BJP got 51 seats and Narendra Modi's, BJP got 127 seats. That is the highest score BJP had. Out of that election, after that election in 2007, BJP got 117, in 2012, 115, and in 2017, 99. That means the graph of BJP had gone down, down, and down. And Congress party from 51 to 59 to 65 to 77. So Congress was improving, but Congress did not work. After 2017, they did not change their leader of opposition. They did not appoint new party president. Their 3 acting party presidents had left Congress party and joined Bharatiya Janata Party. That means they did not keep their house in order. That's the problem with Congress party. We should not blame BJP for Congress.
And the leadership. Absolutely, but there is a problem with the Congress leadership as well. For example, many people are asking, this is a crucial election, right? As you're saying that if you look at the BJP's graph in the state of Gujarat, assembly elections has been going down and the Congress has been coming up. If you think you're in a strong position in a state, your top leadership should be here campaigning. Yes, Priyanka Gandhi has been here, but where is Rahul Gandhi? He continues to be at the Bharat Jodo Yatra. And Prime Minister Modi has made multiple trips here. In the last few days, Arvind Kejriwal has come to Gujarat in 5 times at least. There have been 11 road shows. So what is the Congress party doing? Has it completely lost the plot this time? Are they not in the game at all? Very quickly, I can give you 10 seconds, Ajay ji. Is the Congress party not in the game at all? Given the fact that, again, as I said, they've done very well last time. 77 to the BJP's 99.
Congress is treating Gujarat like poor Cinderella, depriving it everything, neither leadership, nor proper appointment, nor candidates. So this is an irony for Congress party. Rahul Gandhi is talking about, Bharat Jodo, and here they are Congress Todo. They are not doing anything. So virtually they had given walkover to BJP in this election.
And maybe some space to the Aam Aadmi party as well then. We leave it there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Satyen bhai, for joining us. Dolly Sharma, who we couldn't speak to, unfortunately, because of her terrible connection. Parvinder Singh Sethi, representing the Aam Aadmi party, and Ujay Umat, who is group editor of the Ahmedabad Mirror. Thank you very much all. This was a good chat. With that, it's a wrap from me. My colleague